Hi everyone, Lillian here with a really cool recipe for broccoli fritters, and the batter that I'm using for the fritters is like an Indian inspired batter, and I'll be using the chickpea flour, besan I think it's called. Yeah, so I'm using a funny looking broccoli today because I just found it the other day. And I just love to experiment with funny looking vegetables, and yeah, so I'm using broccoli. I think the original recipe calls for cauliflower, and basically if you go to any Indian restaurant you can find, you know, those cauliflower fritters, or yeah, it's basically just like an Indian style tempura, if you will. So yeah, that's the recipe. Use any vegetable you like. You know, use your imagination, trial and error, as I always say. So yeah, check out the recipe. Hope you like it. To make chickpea batter, I have half a cup of chickpea flour, so 100 grams. And here I have prepared all of the spices. Half a tablespoon of cumin powder, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of chili flakes, a quarter teaspoon turmeric, a quarter teaspoon chili powder, a quarter teaspoon starch, cornstarch, a quarter teaspoon coriander, a quarter teaspoon baking powder. So just add that to the chickpea flour. Give that a little mix with your fork. Just make sure you mix it in well before you add the water. And now you're going to add 150 mils to 200 mils of water, just depending on how thick you want your batter. So start with 150. Take a look at the consistency before you go ahead and add more. I think that's enough for this, so yeah, I'm going to say 150 mils, and then just dip your vegetables into the batter and deep fry in vegetable oil. Today I'm using Romanesco broccoli with the chickpea batter, but you can use any sort of vegetable that you like, and you don't have to sort of dip the whole thing in. I'd say about half, right? And then you're just going to go ahead, pop it in the hot oil and deep fry. Fry the vegetables till nice and golden brown, turning occasionally. For the dipping sauce, it's 1 part yakiniku tare, Japanese barbecue sauce. So 1 tablespoon of that. 2 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce, and if you like your food nice and hot and spicy like I do, feel free to add some chopped fresh chili. Mix, and dipping sauce is ready. Not that hard, huh? I did want to just, yeah, quickly again, the dipping sauce that I made. Honestly guys, every time I use this sauce, you know, friends are just like, God, that sauce is so nice. And I don't have the heart to tell them what's in it, because all it is 1 part yakiniku tare, which is the Japanese barbecue sauce, and 2 parts of sweet chili sauce straight out of the bottle. And the only thing that I added, as you saw, was some freshly chopped chili. If you don't have fresh chili, you can add some Tabasco or something for, you know, a bit more heat if you like. And that's the secret sauce, so there you go. And you know, I'm using the Japanese yakiniku tare, but if you don't find it, just use your favorite stir-fried sauce, because that's all this tare is. And this is like a miso soy flavored sauce, so maybe, you know, if you look for something along those lines, it might be similar to the the one that I always use in a lot of my recipes. So I've got my wonderful sauce here, and just going to have a little bit of a dippy and taste. Here we go. Itadakimasu. That is so yummy. And you know what I do love, excuse me, you know what I do love about vegetables is that they taste like vegetables. They still hold their form, they're not mashed to the shithouse and you just don't know what you're putting in your mouth. So the point I want to make is, do not overcook your vegetables. Unless it's like a potato or something and you just have to, cook the potato really well. But, broccoli, cauliflower, peppers, paprika, things like that, don't overcook them. This broccoli is still, nice and crisp and crunchy, but it is cooked through because I have deep fried it. So just, this is so nice. Like, it's snowing today and I've got my broccoli fritters, Indian fritters, and seriously, I couldn't ask for more. What a nice way to spend the afternoon, just munching on these and maybe a movie. And yeah, that will be a nice Saturday afternoon. Guys, have a great weekend. See you next time.